Good morning, everybody. It is the True Vapor Show, and it is New Year's Eve. So, I've got the fine crew in today to do this show. So, we're going to go ahead and get it started off, starting with Mr. Dirty DeVoe. Take it away.
What's up, people? As you heard from ST Vape.
Acetaminophen.
Whoa. From ST.
I got my promos popping up.
Acetaminophen is in all kinds of stuff. As you heard from ST Vapes, I am a fine motherfucker. My name is Dirty Devo, and you can find me on dirtysmind.com or youtube.com/dirtysmind. And today, to ring out the new year, I'm vaping on some Adore e-liquid. Be sure to get yours while limited edition flavors are still available at adoreeliquid.com. And if you mention you heard it from me, she'll put a little something special in your box, like a turd.
Oh, sweet.
And, today I'm vaping on just a few unregulated box mods, like the Tugboat, Toot Toot, the John Russ box mod, and a rig and an Able, and stuff like that. Thanks for having me on.
Sweet. Thank you for coming on, sir. All right. Next, off of the West Coast, it's Fresh.
What's happening, everybody? It's early. It's early. I'm Fresh03 on YouTube, youtube.com/Fresh03. I'm vaping on the Cooper Plus with the TFV4 Mini with some Adore e-liquid Sinful Apple Roll. Keep the Adore love going, and drinking coffee.
Nice.
Drinking coffee.
All right. Thank you for coming on, sir. And next we have Mr. Mark.
Hey everybody, Mr. Mark here. Today I'm vaping on the what is this? The Arctic Dolphin with the H-Addy RDA, and the bigger DNA 200 with the VCMT. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And also the TFV4 Mini with the SX Mini M-Class ML. E-liquid, I got a bunch of stuff, but I'm dripping some ludicrous speed.
Sweet.
That'll be it. Thank you.
Yeah, just rub that in my face.
Yeah.
All right, and the man that keeps coming and going, the Southern Gentleman.
What up, guys? My name is Brett. I'm from Southern Gentleman Vape Reviews. Vaping today, the Health with the Hercules Plus. I feel like I've said this 50,000 times, but I'm going to say it again. The Noisy Cricket with the Indestructible Addy. The Endura T22. And also another assortment of things. And I've got basically pretty much my top two favorite e-liquids right here. E-liquid companies, Rise e-liquid and Reflections Vapors. And I really like their e-juice. Once again, I'm an Adore whore as well. That's probably why I don't have any right now.
All right. I know. She's out there watching too, guys, so...
That's why I said it.
And next we have Mr. Zachary.
What is up, folks? Zachary, Vape in Moderation, vapeinmoderation.com. I am also vaping on some Sinful Apple. Hashtag, I think I need more Adore. Also on the Danny Dycode's Extreme V2 Plus. And then I have the Phenotype L with the Trinity Glass top cap. And I am huffing on some Philip Rock on that one. And then last but not least, still testing out this Rouleau. This thing is going to die tomorrow on my live show. And inside that, I have my normal Bloodline, Blood vs. Blood, Strawberry Milk, fucking delicious.
Sweet, sweet. Well, myself today, and I'm completely out of Adore e-liquid myself, so I will not be showing any of that off. But today I am on the hot cig with the Peachtree doing, which I'm starting to love this stuff. It's the Pirate's Juice. Scallywag, some good stuff right there. Also on the Coolfire 4 Plus with the Crown, doing another one I'm starting to love, Mr. Milkman himself. And also I'm on the LI with the Black Crown, doing a little naked fish stingray. Loving that stuff too right there. Yes, yes, sir. So, well, how is everybody out there in YouTube? I'm gonna do Mark shit, YouTube land and all that crap. So he always copies me. So, hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, how's it going today?
I haven't slept yet.
Oh, did you not go to bed yet?
No, I didn't go. Because I looked at the clock, and when I was done doing what I was doing, I had like 2 more hours left, and I'm like, what the hell's the point?
Who are you doing?
Oh, no.
I was just redoing my artwork on my YouTube channel and some other crap.
What's your?
Holy crap.
We all stay up late doing that.
And I was trying to do a new intro, and then I'm like, so yeah.
So, are these things to come in the new year that you were trying to get up
You've
and
got it.
going?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, we've got 2 MIAs right now. Andrew will be joining us shortly, and I do not know where Daryl's at. Hadn't heard anything from him, so I'm assuming at some point in time he is going to pop in here, but the show must go on. So, my thoughts for this show was to kind of maybe, since we're bringing it to an end, about to start a new year, you know, wanted to go over maybe just with the panel and out there in chat, you know, some of the best things that came out in 2015 and maybe some of the worst shit that came out in 2015. But as always, Andrew kind of beat me to the punch last night, but we're still going to do it anyway, so I don't care. But, yeah, we're going to roll like this. So.
Well, not to beat a dead wolf or anything, but worst product of the year for sure. Shit to lung.
Yeah. That most definitely would have to be, and probably the most controversial item to come out in 2015, I would take it, and that would be the STL Wolf, if nobody knows what we're talking about. But if you don't know what we're talking about, you've been living under a rock, I guess. So,
and ST knows a lot about it because, I mean, STL, ST, Vape, it clearly keep him.
It was somewhat going to be my product, and that's what happens when I put my name on something. You know, it just goes to shit. So, don't buy anything with my name on it. So.
You saw Daniel did an update on the STL2 just to prove once and for all.
Now, I noticed he put one out, but I sadly to say had not had a chance to watch it, so y'all fill me in on what happened. Same shit?
No, he runs good tests on it this time where he pipes it through his meter so that as he's firing he can measure the voltage and everything, and also sticks his temperature meter in the middle of the coil, and you can see no matter what happens, this thing jumps to like 1100 degrees. Towards the end, it only goes up to like 800 degrees, but I get the feeling that the battery was getting low by the time he finished doing tests, and that's the only reason that it was like, it wasn't limiting, it was dying.
Yeah, I think what he was doing was great, and it worked. I mean, it didn't work, obviously. I don't understand how anybody could think it does work. It does not. And he also gave a clear definition of pulse width modulation, because he was saying that it could be, it's probably pulse width modulation. It's not actually limiting. People may think it's limiting, but it's really just pulse width doing the pulsing that makes it look like it's limiting.
So, in other words, it's still just a big piece of shit.
Yep, pretty much.
Indeed.
Okay.
And it might not even be, if my knowledge in electronics is correct, it might not even be that it's really like technically speaking, pulse width modulation. It might be that in order to keep the same voltage, they have to, like, if your battery has less than 4.2 voltage, but you want to fire at 4.2 voltage, there's like a millisecond that you need to charge up the circuit in order for it to put out 4.2. It's sort of like, you can't just immediately go from 3.7 to 4.2. It's not the way it works. So it might be that the device is actually like charging to go to 4 point or 2 point whatever its voltage was, and then letting go, and then charging again and let go. It might not even be like intentionally done that way. That might just be how shitty the circuit really is.
Gotcha.
This company
Well-
and this mod has gotten so much publicity and free advertisement than
I-
any
I-
other mod I know.
I've been saying this the whole time too, just thinking, man, look how much shit that a $29 device has stirred up. So
It's that they came so confidently with it. If they weren't so confidently wrong.
well, I mean, some people's mottos have to be, I guess, you win some, you lose some, but in their case, you lose some and you just keep losing. So
Yeah, and the fact that they still, to this day, have not apologized, have not said that they were wrong, which they obviously are, and also they're coming out with new TC mods. And it's like, did you not understand that you didn't do it right the first time? I don't want any of your new TC mods. Those aren't going to do me any good. And you know for a fact that after this whole I'm going to pay you $2,000 thing if you do a good review or you're the winner or whatever, you do understand that at the end of the day, after everyone knows about that, nobody's going to be able to give you a good review because you screwed the pooch.
exactly.
You know?
I have
Even if
never
some-
known a Chinese company to either apologize or admit that they were wrong. They never admit they're wrong.
That's true. They just come out with V2.
Yeah. Or they just blame it that you're doing it wrong.
Well, I don't know now, because isn't Inokin from China?
Oh, yeah.
And they
Inokin,
were
I
quick
remember.
about that Enduro. They were like, let me take them all back, and send you guys all new ones. And like,
But that's Inokin. Once again, that's a top-of-line company that's been around for a while, that knows the game and is not doing stupid stuff. They take their time,
Yeah.
and they're willing to also own up and put their reputation on the line for people, which is you can't ask for anything more.
no, but you also know that out there's some American companies that vehemently deny that they ever did anything wrong on multiple aspects, whether it be juices or mods or whatever have you.
True that.
Well, they have shot themselves in the foot, and the only way, if they put something else out, that they're going to have it reviewed by anybody, it's just going to be somebody that's looking for something free. I would take it, and that's not going to be the clientele that I would want to get my information from. So
The weird thing too is if they had just like yanked off the TC sticker, the whole thing would have chilled out.
true.
All they had to do was pull off the TC sticker, stop trying to sell it as a TC mod, and nobody would have been upset after that.
Well, yeah, I think they released the STL before the TC version, so basically I think they had leftover runs of the regular version, and they were like, well, we need to get rid of these. And then they sold it to Sigelli, and Sigelli was like, oh yeah, sure.
Well, all right. Well, some of the better products that have come out in 2015. I'm not going to go through every category, but I'm curious to know what some of y'all think. What would have to be the best RDA to come out in 2015? You think?
Ugh.
For me, it's probably the Aeronaut, but
For me, it's got to be the Ghost V2.
It's got to be the Freak Show Mini.
Really?
I was waiting for that one. Boy, he was holding a straight face for a while too.
Rip Tripper's on the show?
Kennedy. Kennedy would be my all-time favorite for 2000.
Didn't the Velocity come out this year?
Indeed.
That changed everything. Come on, everybody wants a Velocity deck on their other shit.
They want
Yeah.
the deck, not the RDA.
True, true.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's the quote unquote best that came out this year, but it just changed. It changed so much that I have a hard time talking about anything else this year. Just the velocity, just the deck design. It completely changed what everybody's doing with their own designs. Everything's velocity style now. So
All right, well, let me ask this for people that are sitting out there watching that might not know, what makes the Velocity deck pretty much the best thing out there?
easy build.
It's two post.
It giggles like the Pillsbury Doughboy when you touch it.
See, Dirty's got all the answers today.
Because you have those offset holes, and then your coils just line up perfectly.
Slide right in.
Yeah, the coils are awesome.
No foreplay. It's always wide open to accept your coil.
Right.
You gotta spit on it sometimes, but other than that,
And even if your coil is a little bit crooked, hangs a little bit to the left a little, it'll still take it deep.
take it deep.
Nice.
Yeah, I like how everybody always raved about the tugboat, but you don't see any tugboat decks on RTAs, do you?
Tugboat deck.
Tugboat deck.
I love that tugboat deck.
Oh,
That three
man.
post is so innovative.
3 posts, small holes.
All right. From RDA, let's go to Savone Tank. Best one.
Crown.
Plus.
Crown or TFE4 Mini?
It depends on how much juice you have available to you.
True.
TFP4, sure, if you have unlimited juice, sure.
What
I've
do you
heard
say,
the
Krish?
I'm not a big sub-ohm tank guy, but the TFE4, it's pretty, especially with the new stainless steel coils they put out. I think that's wonderful. The crown's lovely as well. Those would be my two go-tos.
Dirty?
Not a big sub-ohm tank guy, but I would say my 2 favorite was the Heracles, the original Heracles, and the Crown.
Gotcha.
Heracles Plus and Crown.
Now, who on the panel's got the new Heracles Plus?
I wish I did. I love the Heracles original.
Mark, don't you have one?
Yeah, I got one.
Do you like yours?
I don't know. I've been using it, and I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but the coils seem to really kind of degrade pretty quickly. But I haven't used it that much yet. But I got one coil in here, and it just seems to really like degrade over time. Like within a few days, you start noticing the flavor and the vapor production kind of die down.
Just throw that in a box and send it my way, then.
No problem. I'll leave the juice in it.
I feel like the Crown has better coils. Well, not better coils, but they're so packed with cotton they'll last a good bit longer. But I feel like with the Crown, I get more of a not restrictive, but there's something inhibiting it when I vape it compared to the Heracles Plus.
The airflow is the reason why. Well, the original Heracles is the reason why. I was done buying sub-ohm tanks when I bought that tank because I was so happy with it. And then somebody had sent me the Crown, and I was like, oh, the Crown's nice. But I felt the same way. The Crown wide open, that airflow, there's something there. It still gives me resistance that I don't feel I should have.
Yeah, the Heracles Plus also, it's got top-down airflow as well. So it's not like drip tip airflow. So it actually does open up the vape a good bit more.
Is top down like face down, ass up?
Damn.
Yeah, that's the way I like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing leaked out when you're in that position.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know there are quite a few folks that ranting and raving about the new Heracles, but myself, I've never owned one, never even tried one, so I'm kind of sold on the Crown, so always have been. So I guess I'm a Crown fanboy. But anyway, so this is not more of what I get into, but I know a lot of the guys on the panel. Best RTA, and I got a feeling I know what's about to come out of this one.
Aromomizer.
Aromomizer.
With the velocity deck.
Yeah.
With the velocity.
Make sure you're clear on that. Yeah, Aromamizer's lovely. It's got fantastic flavor. 6 mil RTA.
Shit ton of air.
RDTA. 6 mil. Yeah, I mean that's really, really nice. Having a 6 mil tank that actually tastes good.
Yeah.
And the airflow on it is ginormous. It's awesome.
What you say, Dirty?
Everybody knows what I'm going to say. I say the same thing since I bought it. The Billo V2, because that was the last RTA that I purchased. But I did place a order for the Griffin, so I'll see if it lives up to the hype, because I didn't really feel I needed to buy another RTA after I had my Billo, because I've been that satisfied with what I can put in the Billo and the vape I get out of it.
Yeah. And I was kind of thinking the Griffin was going to be the one coming out of folks' mouth, because I know I've heard so many people just say, oh man, this is the shit. But Mark, you're pretty hooked on that one, aren't you?
Yeah, I like the Griffin for the
But
ease of build and the wick, like everything. It's just easy to build and doesn't really leak. Like this VCMT, it's really nice, but it does get a little bit leaky at times. And I think when they come out with the 25 millimeter Griffin, it's probably perfect RTA.
Gotcha. Well, let's move on from there. How about, which this could be a big range of things, but regulated boxes. Well, let me back that up a little bit.
Home wrecker.
That can just be it.
Oh, you know what? Can I pause for a second?
Yeah.
Brett, I did download, like I said yesterday, the upgrade.
Yeah.
Last night, my battery was at 85%, and I couldn't vape at 70 watts. It said check battery. And I sent photos to Ben. 85% battery life, and I can't vape it at 70 watts.
$800,000 in R&D.
Yeah, there's something majorly wrong with that thing.
And that's on the new?
On the new one, yeah.
Holy crap.
The new one sort of took a step backwards.
Yeah, it did take a step backwards, I think.
Well, didn't they have some pretty big issues when they released the first one, or was everything good there?
Well, the first one, some people had that kind of same problem where the battery indicator wasn't like that accurate. But on this one, it's like, yeah, it says 85% battery life, and then I go to vape at 70 watts. It says, oh, check batteries. But if I drop it to like 65 watts, it'll let me vape. And the batteries are not even nowhere near to the point where they need to be recharged.
Yeah, that's odd. I know the first one, the problem that I was having, not really a problem per se, but the battery accuracy was off. So let's say I got down to like 35%, that's when I knew it would die. And I knew that, they offered updates for it, to fix that. But it was all just a visual kind of thing. So instead of it going to 0% and I think I'm done vaping, it just went to 33. It's not any actual physical length of time that was different.
And also, after the update, I was at 85% about 2 hours ago, and with no atomizer on here, I'm down to 78% with the mod turned off. So it's draining batteries without even being touched. So that update does nothing.
So that's about to be put into the worst of 2015, huh?
So far.
No, we'll call that 2016. We'll start the year off amazing.
Start off right.
Nice. All right, well, like I said, since I know it's such a big, broad area off of the box mod or the regulated, just off top of the head, what is what you own is probably your best?
DNA 200.
Okay.
I mean, it
Well,
doesn't.
Santos Vapos.
Hey, there's Andrew. What's going on?
Hey, everybody. I'm late as shit. Yet again.
Well, if it's not you, it's Mark. It's one of the two, but Mark made it, even though Mark and Frisch.
One time out of every show I've been on, one time. And that's because you guys kept me on G-Spot all night long. So technically, it was your fault.
I know. It's always my fault.
You sound like a woman.
I am a woman. You see these titties?
Well, give us your New Year's Eve introduction there, Mr. Andrew.
What's up, bitches? Heavy metal vapor. I'm vaping something.
You're blowing clouds over there, huh?
Yes.
Well, as I was telling Brett earlier, I was watching some of the show last night, and before I'd seen anything, I was thinking, well, a good thing for today's show would be is kind of to go through some of the good and bad of 2015, and of course, as soon as I turn your show on, that's what y'all are doing pretty much. So it just we seem to run along with one another on things, but
I don't even remember any of the conversation from last night. Like, I don't know. I guess I brain farted on that one.
It was just that great.
It was pretty not epic.
It was basically just Mike and Mark showing off their new toys.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's one of them deals, huh?
Well,
Yeah, we wanted you to come on.
Topics.
Well, I was at work last night.
You kept teasing us.
Well, see, the new thing has happened, and I don't know when it happened, but I figured this out a little while back. I can finally get on my iPhone and get into chat, where used to it wouldn't allow me to do that. So something's happened where there's been an update where I can finally do that stuff now. So
yeah, Brittany said that that it was working for her too.
Yeah,
it just started happening. I noticed.
Yeah, so that's why I was kind of off and on at work, hitting y'all up there a little bit. So, but
yeah, I noticed you were in the chat, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why isn't ST on the show? Why is he in the chat?"
Well, I wish I'd have been on the show opposed to where I was at, but I got to pay the bills somehow. So,
Fuck the bills.
Yeah, I'm about ready to say that. So, but, all right. So, in hand, I know what Brett's saying. Which DNA 200? Obviously, that's got to be your hot sig, I guess. Would I be correct by saying that, Brett?
Yeah, it's the hot sig. I mean, I'm not saying that the hot sig is the best because I don't think by far it's the best. I honestly think that Mark's 3000 mAh DNA 200 is probably the best. But I do think DNA 200 regulated devices are probably going to be the best. I mean, it's just that chip. I'm a tinkerer. That's why I like it. The daily person probably won't like it, but I think it's the best just because I can do so much with it. There's pretty much endless possibilities.
Gotcha.
I think it would be even better if they had like two versions of the software and had like a simplified version for people who don't know what they're doing.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah, it's called the RX200.
Oh, that doesn't. RX200, no. That thing is. I don't see why people like that thing so much.
Dude, the chip is fucking awesome, man. It's accurate. It does what it says it's going to do, and it's easy.
It's hideous, though. It's like someone took a can of spray paint and just sprayed the Rouleau. It's ugly.
Well, is that the only reason why you don't like it? Is just because of the cosmetics?
The cosmetics, the screen, and it's too weighty. Like,
okay, but if you took the RX200 chip and you put it in, say, the Tugboat DNA 200 box with a 3-cell lipo, would you like it just as much?
Yeah, it's just the cosmetics on it I don't like.
So it's the form factor of the Rouleau that you don't like.
Yeah, well, especially the RX one because it's just the way it's the paint on it. They did a shitty job. It's like just really lacks in any kind of like design whatsoever.
Well, you know, my birthday's coming up, so if you don't like those Reloads, I'll be glad to, you know, I'll be glad to get some birthday gifts. Oh shit, Fresh 03, what's happening, brother?
What's happening, Heavy?
You were kind of quiet over there. I did not see you. Always nice
Oh, I
to see
don't
you.
have a DNA 200, so I'm just sit on back. Sit on back.
Well, we're keeping Fresh up right now, but he's about to jump into bed shortly because he's got a show to do this evening. So
Indeed. Yeah, all my viewers out there, I apologize. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on last night. Trevor Jones scheduled a live show just kind of out of nowhere, directly on my time slot. And I'm a big fan of Trevor Jones. I didn't hear anything from him about it, though. So I said I will just jump my show to the next night, and I'll pregame for the Vape team. I chatted with some folks in my Facebook group about it, and everybody except for one guy didn't like the idea because he likes to have me on at work, and so he won't get to watch the show. So I sat back, but everybody else said, that's a good idea. We'll just do a New Year's Eve show. I said, fine, yeah, I'll do the New Year's Eve. I'll do a New Year's Eve show. Like I said, I'll just run it right up until the Vape team starts, and the Vape team can have the glory of flipping the clock with everybody. And so I proceeded to go and start cooking dinner. Realized I didn't have a couple things that I wanted, so I went to the store. And so when I came back, while I was at the store, Dawn started talking to me from Adore eLiquids, adoreeliquid.com. She started talking to me saying, "Hey, Trevor isn't doing a show." So I was like, "What do you mean Trevor's not doing a show?" I was gonna, hopefully catch some of it when I got home. And so I grabbed everything I needed at the store, and when I got home, it was like hour and a half later. And sure enough, Trevor Jones did not do a show. So so I moved my show for no reason, essentially. But now we're doing one tonight.
yeah.
So it was a little bit of a kerfluffle going on last night, but nothing bad. Nothing bad.
I still think you'll have a good time slot tonight, and
I think so too.
you always got a great following of folks, so I don't think it matters when you put your show on.
I agree. Luckily, they seem to follow me.
Fresh
Great
to
group of folks out there. See a bunch of them out there. Except for that D DeVoe guy. He's always out there talking about dicks. I'm not sure what to think about him. Does he come on? Does he show up for you guys' chats too?
No, I blocked him.
I'm always afraid if I meet that guy in person, he's just gonna grab my cock and ram it in his mouth.
I'm not really scared about that. I'm scared about the after effects. The after effects.
Yeah, probably get herpes or something.
Something.
So, my favorite regulated mod, 2015, is going to be my workhorse, the Beast, the mod that I know every time I grab it and put an Addy on it, RDA, tank, whatever, I hit the 5 clicks, it turns on, it fucking works every time, just the way I want it. That's the Sigeli 150.
Nice.
That's a good call.
That's a great call.
And actually, I'm going to have to kind of float with you on this one. Ever since I've purchased the LI, this thing's been a workhorse.
Yeah.
And it's starting to get old shit, but every time I have turned it on and used, I have never had a one issue out of this thing. And it's always my go-to. I've got 25 shows here, and probably every damn show you have seen me hold it up somewhere along the line. So it's just
Every show.
It's a great device, man. You just
Yeah.
I think Mark's had pretty good luck with his.
I did end up giving mine away on a giveaway though, because I retired it.
Oh, Mark!
I know I'm gonna miss it.
See, I'm still messing with my IPv4. I would say, yeah, as far as go-to mods, the only mod that I don't put down ever is this one. It's always loaded and ready to go.
Yeah, it was always the Sigeli 150 or the IPv3 Li.
I just got rid of my IPv4. It was my IPv4 and my Sigelli 150 were the two mods that I knew every time I could put batteries in, turn it on, and it just always worked and did what I needed it to do.
Exactly.
The IPv4.
I got in early on the IPv4, so I was one of the ones that immediately had all the issues with it. And so I hate that thing with a fiery fucking passion. I hate Pioneer for You. The last mod I bought from them was the IPv3 Li, and it's what the IPv4 should have been. I'll say the IPv3 Li is a pretty solid mod. It's a workhorse like the SIG 150, the SIG Sigelli 100 Watt Plus. Those are just workhorses. This guy right here, the Cooper Plus, I think is going to turn into a workhorse. For the price, it's a rough one to beat. The RX 200, I think, is for the price. I think it's a rough one to beat. I wish it drained and charged batteries evenly, so I could really give it huge thumbs up. But it does not, and I think it's an impossibility for it to, even with software updates and stuff, without completely changing the balance charger. So I think between the RX 200 and the Cooper Plus, I think those are kind of the late year surging box mods. I really like the Cooper Plus.
Well, fortunately, too, I guess I was blessed on both occasions. The Li and the D2, because I used the crap out of my D2 and never had an issue out of that. So that was a good little, single 18650 device. So to me, one of the better ones that came out in 2015. I never had a chance to use the e-cig Mini, which I hear everybody ranting and raving about that one. But
everyone, when I go out places, if I see anybody vaping, like especially new vapors, like literally the past 2-3 months, everyone I see has an e-cig Mini, and they rant and rave about how awesome it is. It always works. I don't know one. I've never played one, but from what I can see and what I see people using out there, that everyday average vapor, I see the e-cig Mini everywhere.
yeah. And I know Daniel was so big on his, and Daniel tests the crap out of all this stuff. So, and like I said, I know he loves his a lot.
That's why I think the Cuboid is going to be maybe blowing up 2016.
Yeah, that thing looks nice. It looked really stylish looking.
Does anybody have one yet? I think I seen Brian had a video out, but I don't know. I mean,
Mike and Brian have one. I don't know if Mark does.
It wasn't Mike waving one around last night.
Yeah, I think Mike and Brian got it.
Okay. Are you going to be on the receiving end of one of those too, or?
I will. I'm late on the Joytech list, so I'll be last up to get it.
Yeah.
Well, what did you think about you had the e-cig Mini, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Little VTC or whatever.
Yeah.
Or VCT. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, for a starter mod, that might be kind of a go-to. Recommending for people with the price coming down the way it is, as well.
Yeah.
Like with me, like it's not all about like performance. I like mods that look good too. Like I don't care if a mod performs beautifully. If it looks like shit, I won't like it at all.
So that's why
I like stuff that looks good too.
That's why I wasn't all about the Sigelli stuff, because all of it had that square, boxy edge look, and like the IPV had the rounded edge and everything. It just fits nicely in your hand. So, but I know a lot of people like the Sigelli, but really that's splitting hairs, because Sigelli and Pioneer for You are practically the same company. They just,
True.
Yeah.
True.
Pretty soon it's going to be all just one big company.
I've heard it's only 3 big companies, and they all have parent companies and sister companies, and which is weird because I've heard like Kim Sun is like a sister company of like another company that actually makes good things, and so on and so forth. I just don't understand how they don't help each other.
We should just we should become our own mod company right here, right now, and we'll just think of ideas of mods, and they'll come true. We'll be awesome.
well, what I would imagine that it is that when you're Anakin, you don't want to grab a shitty brand new product and put it on your Inikin line. So instead, you create a smaller company called STL, and then you put the product on STL, and if it totally bombs, then that's fine because STL just goes down the drain. Inikin remains untouched. If it's good, Inikin takes over the product. You know what I'm saying? Incorporates something similar to it or whatever into their
Yeah,
line.
and turns it into the version 2.
Right.
That could be true. Very true. Why don't we just make a triple 26650 DNA 200? Like,
Yeah, so it'll barely fit in your hand.
oh yeah.
Vaping it like that.
Well, it'd be almost as ridiculous as the one that Mark just got there. That, what is it, the big or whatever the hell it is?
Bigger.
Bigger.
I think I
Bigger.
like the way that thing looks.
This thing's awesome. I think it's fucking cool looking.
Yeah, same.
I probably won't bring it
I
up.
totally rock that thing out.
It's made for a big German, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Why don't you
So-
put a mini Addy on there, please?
yeah.
So disproportionate.
A freak show.
Put the dinghy on there.
Yeah.
That would look ridiculous.
That's what I was rocking on the John Russ box. I gotta say, you know, while y'all are talking about the, I don't know if the conversation was regulated device, but these have become my go-to. The parallel unregulated boxes.
Me too. Parallel and series unregulated boxes have been my go-to. And mech mods.
Yeah, I mean, I've got, out of the 3 that I'm vaping on right now, I got 2 parallel unregulated and a DNA 200. So this is my everyday, especially this one. 3 batteries. It's not the smallest thing in the world. It's not the easiest to carry around. I wish I had a gorilla strap for it, because then I could rock it with 0 worries.
Yeah, I think John's boxes are probably one of the higher things on the unregulated pieces, you know. Just because they're made, I think they're made with pretty good quality. I mean, there's some mistakes somewhere, but, you know, that's just one person, obviously.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah.
So are we going with best unregulated mod?
Yeah, what's that?
Well, this is the Axe box.
Yeah, I want to get a switcheroo.
One of these?
Oh, you got one already?
Yep.
Can I see the inside of it? That one's a bigger box, though, right? It's the G box.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that switch in there.
I like how it's all blue.
Yeah, so do I.
It's nice looking on the inside.
Yeah, the build quality is top notch. Axe does good work. I've been holding off on reviewing because he got slammed over in the UK, and I wasn't sure I wanted to potentially drop another 20 people on his head, because he got what, like 200 orders pretty quick, and with it just being like him and one other dude.
Because you got a shop that ordered from him.
Yeah.
You were one of the first to get one over here in the States, weren't you, Fresh?
Yeah. My triple parallel box, and it's a go-to. It's a workhorse. I love it. Love it.
Triple Parallel and BK got the triple series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It's awesome.
To be honest, for a price point, not for quality or, I feel like for the price point, the Noisy Cricket.
Yeah.
It's just there. I mean, $20.
Yeah. I don't have it yet, but yeah, that's gonna be. I already know. With everybody saying it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Love a good series box.
What's gonna be the next version to that? Because imminently that's gonna happen pretty quick. What do you think they're gonna do to it to change it?
I don't think anything, honestly. I don't think Wismec really puts out V2s.
No.
I mean, they haven't yet.
I mean, I don't see where you could really go with something like that. It's
noisy.
tiny series box.
They're gonna figure out a way where you just squeeze the whole box.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You apply pressure and it fires.
Yeah.
One thing they could do maybe as like an extra add-on is that they could put a non-hybrid 510 connection, which could help, because some atomizers don't have a protruding 510 pin, so that could be another add-on. Wouldn't be hard to do. Hey, look.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the few things I don't like. I don't like about that. With that price point, $20, and with it being as popular as it is, I could see that possibly bringing up a lot of issues. So if stores are selling it, I hope they're being real flippin' clear about what you can and can't do with it.
Yeah, luckily, the back of it seems pretty well documented, but I wish there was a big warning on the inside that said this is hybrid. Do not use with non-protruding 510 pins.
Or sub-ohm tanks.
Yeah.
Vapor Chronicle. Ryan.
Yeah, I brought that up in my TFV4 mini review. I was like, don't put this on a noisy cricket. Don't put it on a rig. Anything that's hybrid, don't even try.
Well, the only thing that is scary about that device, and this is nothing at all, but it does have that little stealthy look to where the inexperienced user would think, oh shit, well I can just throw something little on here and have a little nice compact setup here. But people, please look at what you're getting and know what you're dealing with, and just don't get it for the, it being a little compact device or something like that. So.
Oh yeah, I think in my review I mentioned it like 3 times. Use a hybrid. Don't put your batteries in the way they tell you to. Don't try to do it some other way. So you put them up like a parallel box. It's not going to work.
But I want it to run in parallel. I don't want it to be a series box, Brett.
Well, you're gonna have to put some wire in there and somehow figure that out.
Yeah.
Damn, I always got to modify shit.
Well, that's why you talk to Vaping Moderation.
Yeah, you could get those unventable batteries, because when you go sticking it in parallel like that, one of the batteries is going to want to vent. So you want to get the unventable batteries. Like I think Pegasus might sell some.
Pegasus makes unventable batteries now? Oh man.
I'm hoping, because people sticking parallel on that noisy cricket, they're going to need the unventables.
Yeah, yeah, it's sort of like, hey, let's put magnets that are opposing together. That'll work.
Well, let's go ahead and get to the biggest and broadest of them all. What would be, and this is probably going to be more, it'd definitely be more preference, but on the panel at least, what is the best e-juice that came out in 2015 to y'all? And not a whole line, but maybe just like one particular flavor that caught your eye, the whole deal.
Sinful apple roll.
I'll second that. Motion.
Hands down.
Dirty?
Rising Tide. Rising Tide is a strawberry yogurt that came out to me, and I really like Reflections Strawberry, and of course Adore's Hazy Custard. Like those are my top 3.
Which one do you hold up? Okay.
The best, I think, for me would be, if it came out in 2015, would be the Schwartz.
Oh, just gotta go high name.
Oh, we're picking lower end juices?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're picking anything.
I'm going with the Bloodline.
What Dirty's showing right there, that's a hell of a combination.
Yeah.
Hazy Custard and MBYC, My Balls, Your Chin by Sick Boy.
Or
Well,
if we're talking like low cost e-liquid, I really like the milked e-liquid by Hometown Vapors, I think. It's like $35 or $30 for 120 ml.
Well, Sinful Apple was definitely the top on my chart. Of course, I don't have any to show, but that definitely was the top So
There we go. There we go.
This one is really good too. I really like this one.
Yeah, caramel apple crisp. Yeah.
Like literally, when I vape this, thinking in my head, I wish I could just perform cunnilingus on Dawn for days.
Oh man. I didn't know that. That explains a lot.
You would
Don
have to-
says if you vape temp control Adore e-liquid, your batteries won't vent.
Yeah, Dawn is coming out with temp control e-liquid. You guys didn't know that?
Man, I'm last at the party on that one.
Yeah, it's going to be revolutionary.
Is it temp control? I thought it was self-heating, so you could use it as new room massage.
It could be both.
Well, that's got a wide range of uses there. So kudos to you, Don.
Once you get it up to temp, it just maintains
I
the
wanted to
temperature.
get into the new room market in case they came down hard on regulations for making e-liquid. She could still make a new room massage lubricant.
Damn.
So it's like an auto vape. You pour it in there and it automatically starts vaping itself.
You have to get it started.
Explains why it
But
goes so quick.
Well, you gotta
Oh,
get it started by some rubbing, and then once you get it started, it starts to vape.
automatically.
Well, definitely, Sinful Apple is. I mean, I just can't say enough about it. So, oh, by the way, because I'm seeing him out there in chat. What's up, my brother, Mr. Phenom? Phenom Vapes. Go to YouTube /Phenom Vapes. Check his video. He's put out his first video. Very good one at that. So y'all go check that out. You'll see a lot of people that's sitting here on the panel right now in this video. Of course, I wasn't invited to the game, but hey, you know, that's I guess the way it goes. But
Somebody had to work.
I know somebody's got to work. So
Somebody had to work.
Did he purposely leave you out because you're pretty much winning the giveaway he's doing? So it looks fishy doing the video. So.
I understand that. I do understand that. So, but definitely go check him out. Also, sub Mr. Phenom. Click the subscribe button. So he's a great guy. So
his next video, we do have a little insight to it. We've been told he will be in a yellow banana hammock during his next video. So.
Oh yeah.
oh man.
Yellow banana hammock, courtesy of Paul Zilla, I think. I think he's going to mail him that one he's got on the wall.
Yep.
nice.
So, what do you guys think is the best social network for vaping?
Good one.
Loaded question.
Good one.
I'm gonna say Vapedom.
So
I'm gonna say
only place I go.
I'm going to say the hashtag coal porn on Instagram.
It's not Vapors TV.
Oh no, who is this?
Who let a
Oh, man.
fucking...
The review time?
How the hell did you get in here?
ST,
Cool.
you got your boots on this morning?
Yeah.
The hair clippers.
There he is. What's going on, Daryl?
You know, all morning I had this nagging feeling like I feel like I'm forgetting something. What am I
Yeah.
forgetting?
You forgot to share there.
Sorry, guys. I'm joking about that. I had some kids at home this week from school, so I had to mess around with them. But I'm back. Hey, how you doing? Hey, that guy. What's up? I forget that dude's name, but
That's Mark Fagan.
Vote for Pedro.
yeah, the curly hair.
Napoleon Dynamite.
That's Napoleon Dynamite. Awesome. Dude, the way you danced at the end of that movie, that you fucking killed it.
You
Oh,
look extra red this morning. Is it because you got a red shirt on? Look at your even your ceiling is lighting up red.
Who, me?
No, cool.
It's because Cool Vapes' hair is fucking neon red.
It reflects off the ginger.
Damn.
Probably that 1982 polo shirt.
You guys, be nice. There might be a fire over there.
Yeah, it's probably from Mark's.
You realize none of my
Mark's
family is ginger, right?
Cool vapes. Have you looked at yourself? You're a
Already
fucking.
blonde. Now get the fuck over it.
You're in denial.
There ain't no dirty blonde about that red ass head.
It's my lighting, you asshole.
Well, all right. We'll catch you a little later, though. So this.
This is an 18 or older show.
Yes. So you.
So vulgar.
Next time, we'll catch you next time on that one. So how you doing there, Daryl?
Doing great.
How's the December
Festivus.
million days of giveaway going?
Last one today. Going well. Going very well.
How much does the post office hate you?
They fucking love me. I'm their #1 customer.
I doubt they say that after you leave.
There's a special line just for Quest for Vape. When I pull up, they kick everybody off my line. No, I do everything ahead of time and print out my labels. So all I go to the post office for is say, here's all this shit, give me a receipt.
Nice.
So what you vaping on today there?
I'm vaping on the Coral tank. That's it. And my DNA 200 from SMY. That Coral tank is pretty badass. You guys seen this yet?
No.
It's alright. A lot of my friends don't watch my video on my YouTube channel. It's not unusual, Brett.
It's sort of hard when you've got so many.
That's true. Touche.
If I took a whole day to watch your videos, it would take a whole day.
You could. A whole day wouldn't even be enough. I have way too much shit on there. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's not
No,
your fault.
that's just for the month of December.
Yeah, just for December.
Yeah, I realize in the like when I look in subscriptions for the day to see what's going on, I'm always guaranteed at least about 2 videos a day from Daryl. So
I look forward to not doing that anymore. As soon as this month is over, after today's video, well, no, then I got a bunch of shit I have to review also. But I'm looking forward to winding it down and doing like a nice, comfortable 1 or 2 a week chill pace. But Robbie Vapes did a really good review on this. You can hit it up to 200 watts. It's not comfortable to hit it 200 watts, but you can. That's 150 right there.
So it sucks the juice.
Yeah, a little
like
bit.
in one hit.
It's a tank, but it performs like an RDA, so it's more or less an RDA with a big juice well.
Yeah. It actually is the same exact dimensions and interchangeable with the Smoke TFV4. It's like a TFV4. It uses those coils. They have their own coils, but you can put the TFV4 coils in there also. And yeah, so far so good. Pretty cool tank. That's it. That's all I'm vaping on. Nothing else.
Okay. Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was nice. Very nice. Whole family was over.
Well, we just kind of been going through the best of 2015, and we already singled out what was the worst thing, which you've actually had in your hands yourself. So we're moving on. So what have I left out? I'm trying to think.
Oh, hey, Fresh is in here. What's up, buddy?
What's happening, Daryl?
Oh, here's a good one. Who was the best reviewer for 2015?
GH Vapes.
There you go.
I second that.
Brett, Southern Gentleman, definitely.
Is today opposite day or something?
Damn.
Or did you say worse? Best e-liquid reviewer? Definitely Brett.
I will definitely. I'll back that one up too, right there.
I think he should change his name to Southern Gentleman Juice Reviews.
Yeah, but then I'll lose all my subs.
Well, I mean, at the rate you're going, you might start losing them anyways.
Damn.
Oh gosh, where'd that come from?
Shots fired, baby. Shots fired.
Hey, at least I put up reviews.
Oh hell, it's about to be on.
But you know what's bad? I still get subscribers.
Oh.
Yeah, because your live show. If host on my channel, we'll see.
Oh, wow.
Are you drinking out of a fertility center's mug?
Yes, sir. My wife used to work at a gynecologist's office. You
Sweet.
see all the crazy mugs I got. Penis enlargement mugs. I got circumcision rags. I got all kinds of weird shit in this house.
That's so relieving to hear, because the thought of you procreating too much that you're going to a fertility center is kind of scary.
Most people just take pens home from the office, but
Not me.
I like
them,
this mug.
I want them circumcision rags. A little dick hole in them.
That is fucking disgusting.
Well, they're not used. They haven't been used, but they have a little hole in the center.
Thank God.
So nobody's voting Vapor Watch for best YouTuber?
He,
Well, see, look,
comes
I
in
got
close second.
Vapor who?
Vapor Watch.
I got the best of everybody on here today. So I got the best DIYer, which is Fresh, obviously. The best juice reviewer, which is Brett. I mean, I'm just best at everything. We'll just leave that one alone. But anyway, no, I got some of the greatest people to meet in vaping on this panel right here. So
You definitely have the sexiest reviewer on here,
Thank
Mr. Dirty Devo.
That's right.
Ooh, what about a Dirty DeVoe versus Kennard for sexiest reviewer?
No, Dirty would win that battle because he's taller.
Dirty's just got the beard though.
Yeah, but I've had both of them in the same room at the same time. Not had them like in the biblical sense, but they were both standing in the same room at the same time. And
Were you bent over?
I think I'd grab Dirty's dick first.
well, I think what we need to do is we need to do a calendar for 2016 of vaping. So
Doesn't Kennard play a guitar though? That does kind of.
yeah, he has rock star quality about him.
Yeah.
But Dirty can make the best mixtapes.
true.
Yeah, if Dirty made you a mixtape, it would make you immediately want to get naked and do nasty things to him.
Yeah, but if you're in a room with Dirty and Kennard, like Kennard could whip out a guitar, Dirty has to sit down at a computer and start mixing stuff. Like Kennard's gonna have you laid down way before Dirty gets done his little mixtape to get you.
I don't know. Dirty's pretty quick on doing some mixes up. So
Yeah. And
Watch
plus,
out.
I would prefer somebody who's going to lay me down. I would prefer them to take their time, be meticulous about it.
Watch out, vaping moderation. You'll have the next little song.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. Beyond any of our shows, what would be the best show out there for 2015? Not this one, not Mark's, and not Andrew's.
Reviewers queue.
They're gone.
Or Fresh's show, excuse me.
No, I'm going to stop you right there. I actually I have gotten to where it's a Saturday morning ritual. I'll sit over there and I'll drink my coffee and I'll watch Fresh's show. And I don't, admittedly, I'm just starting DIY, but it's entertaining as all hell.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Thanks, Heavy.
Fresh has always got a good show.
I've never had the luxury of seeing one of his Saturday shows. So I'm never around to catch it.
Oh, it's never like a replay?
I mean, they have it on replay.
Replays are no fun though. Like there's no chat. Like I just can't sit there and watch a live show and not talk to anyone. Like the chat, it's what makes half the show.
That's true. I like when I'm watching it live and I can see the people, and they're commenting to things in chat. You know, I wish I could go back and see the chat next to the video when it's going through.
No, that's the whole point. You can say something dirty and embarrassing in chat, and once the show's over, it goes into YouTube oblivion.
True, true.
You're only on Fresh 03 show for Ren. Not true. Fresh is my bearded brother. Look at this. Look at
That's
this.
right.
We got all this going on.
That's right.
All right.
Plus
So,
that voice.
Beard brothers for life.
and this is not really a 2015 thing, but in 2015, who was your best online vendor to deal with?
Southside Vaporium.
Okay.
Actually, no, I haven't got anything from there yet.
Online.
Oh, you didn't?
They're great in person.
Oh, you didn't? You're.
No, they're great in person.
I believe if you. How would you know? You've never been.
Well, I think he created it, didn't he?
No. I was there. I was your first, not online order, but first online transaction.
Well, true. But where didn't you do a DNA 200 review? That where did you get that DNA 200 from?
I'm not gonna mention the company.
Yeah. But where's the shop that gave you that to review?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Actually, you weren't a shop yet when you gave it to him. I don't.
Yeah. That's
Yes,
what
I
I was thinking.
was.
Were
Yes,
ya?
I was.
Sort of, almost, not
I
physical
wasn't.
yet.
I wasn't open for business, but I had my business license. I had my shop, so it just wasn't open yet.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
that's
doubt.
right. Well, that was the North Carolina trip, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he at the end of it, he was just like, "Here, take this DNA 200." And I was like, what?" That was when they weren't really that popular. And I was like, "You just want me to take it?" He's like, "Yeah, just ship it back to me."
Well, all right. Well, beyond all that, who would be the best online vendor to deal with? That would be either in the States or out of the States or wherever.
For me, it's My Freedom Smokes. I get a ton of DIY stuff from them, and if you order something from them, you get it like 2 days later. It's like that. No matter what shipping you put down for, free, if you qualify for free shipping, whatever. And they always have some sort of a deal going on. But yeah, they're super quick on filling orders. And if they mess something up, they just fix it. No questions asked.
Yeah, they're awesome. I've went to their actual physical location where they have sort of a little storefront.
Yeah.
And the rest of the back is all their shipping and stuff like that, and all their online orders. But yeah, they're great. Alex from My Freedom Smokes is great. They also have a video up of the Sigeli 150 TC touchscreen.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Fast Tech because it's always such a surprise when I order something from there. How long it takes to get to me. So I order from Fast Tech, and then it's like a gift to myself whenever I forget that I actually ordered from Fast Tech.
Dang. Mine would have to be this year. The most I order from would be Sweet Vapes, and they always hook me up. Quick, and I've always found good prices there through them. So that would have to be my little place. And I say dirty. I don't know what's going on the dirty side of the map, but he's getting down with something over there.
I like My Vapor Store. I don't know, for some reason I always use that website. Their shipping is fast or what it is, but they seem to have, I don't know. I just like that store for some reason.
I've got two that I've ordered online from and had great customer service. Well, Wet Vapes. My Prius was messed up. They shipped me out a new one. I just gave them my order number with the initial email. No questions asked, except what color do you want? And Subtank Supply. The guy that runs Subtank Supply, he actually puts his phone number on the website, and you can text him. And like I got I think, .5 ohm crown coils, and I ordered .25s, and he was like, "Oh, we probably mixed up the packages for the .25s," and he was like, "No big deal. I'll send you out some new ones." And he did that. All I had to do was text him. It was easy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I've spoken to him on the phone. That's where I bought my Cooper R Mini for like $35. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
I had a good experience with him, and I had a great experience with Element Vape.
Oh, yeah.
I ordered a lot of stuff off of Element Vape, especially like early on when I first started vaping, the first couple of months. I was on there like every week ordering shit.
Nice. Who all started their channel in 2015?
I did.
So that was a big part of the panel here. So, and everybody's come.
Actually, I had a video up on YouTube in 2013, 2012, but it had nothing to do with vaping. It was called "Retard Busts His Ass," and I'll see if I can't pull that up.
Is that still on your channel? I haven't scrolled back that far on you. I might have to look.
No,
channel.
I don't think it's still on there. I'll see if I can locate it.
Re-upload that to the channel.
If I saw that title on the channel, I definitely would have clicked that.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Dirty, can you make a remix video with him?
Sure.
Let me ask you this question. If we didn't have YouTube, how involved would y'all still be with vaping, do you think? Because YouTube seems to have pulled us together. I know for myself, it's made me probably a lot more involved in this than maybe what I would be without it. So what are y'all thoughts on that?
Wasted money.
Oh, yeah.
Wasted a lot of fucking money if there wasn't YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably still be vaping on like CD4s in a vape pen.
This is dude, so this is one of my first videos on YouTube. Only got 54 views. And
What are you ice fishing over there?
yeah,
It's rainy all the time, too.
it's a nice windy video to listen to.
Well, it's moving. It was a steady pull.
You should see this monster that comes out too.
You actually yank a fish out of there?
I don't. You got Richie. This guy Richie. He usually chokes all the time because he pulls the hook too soon or too hard.
This is going to be the new reality TV show on History Channel. Ice Fisherman.
How did that show go over?
Not very well. This is what you get. A lot of standing around a hole.
It's like a 30-inch pike.
Did A&E at least consider it?
No, I never got a contact back. Like, look at this. He just stands here and films this hole for a minute and 20 seconds, and it feels like a half hour.
It's a big one. No.
Whoa! Holy cow!
Is that a northern pike?
Yeah, a small
That thing
one.
is huge.
I think the annotations make that the best video.
Single-handedly best video ever.
And then it kind of hits you, man. You know what? I was ice fishing. I think I need to start making vape videos.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I kind of want to see at least 3 seasons of that.
It's the next logical step, ST.
Hell yeah.
That was in 2013, March 7th, 2013.
But that is a good point. If there was no YouTube, I could see where many of people would spend a whole lot more money than what they have. You know.
I was spending a lot of money before I decided to start. I was like, I kept going back to the store and buying this tank, and I'd go and buy another tank. And each one was like, man, each one of these suck. And then one day I was like, let me look this shit up on YouTube. And then I started seeing all these videos about it. And I'm like, fuck, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have bought this. And it was right at the time I had bought my first box mod, which was the first Cloudport Mini, the 30 watt. And when I got it, I hated it because when I would hit the button, it would be like a full second before it fired. And then I went on YouTube and I looked, and it was P. Basardo's, and that was the first thing he talks about. I'm like, fuck, I wish I'd have known about these videos beforehand. I would have bought this piece of shit.
One of the first things I remember seeing when I started checking out vaping stuff on YouTube was vaping is dead, or smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now. I was like, whoa, this shit's making people really intense. I should check this out even further.
Well, that depends. I mean, it depends on if you did some cocaine before the video or something like that.
I used to turn the volume down on his videos just so I could watch the build, but it took me a while to really warm up to him. There were a couple of YouTubers who I watch a lot now, but in the beginning I was like, I can't listen to you. Sorry. Let me just watch your stuff.
I still do that. Like, okay, I know that guy's got it. I'm gonna go watch what he's doing, and I'm going to mute it and put my own music on. That way I can just see the product.
I used to do a lot of like online Facebook groups for vaping, and like those stupid waffles, like $5, $8, get in on something, and I would go for everything. Oh, that looks cool. Let me see if I can win that. And I won a lot of some stuff. I spent more money. I could have bought all of that shit if I would have just saved my money and stopped doing those raffles.
Waffles are a great way to make money.
If you're one of those groups, yeah. I cured myself of that addiction, and part of it was just buying stuff that I wanted to own and reviewing it.
Yeah, I feel like I would sit in more vape shops and have less knowledge about things.
I wouldn't be as rich either if I wouldn't start doing the reviews, because once that YouTube money started pouring in, it's like, man,
the stardom and the money, right?
Yeah, I started taking trips all over the country, meeting people.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you spend your YouTube money? I have a personal chef that takes care of my stuff. We have a nanny now. Somebody drives the car up to the door when I go to leave. That's all from my YouTube money. That's what I spent it on.
Yeah.
Well, I have to admit I am one of the indoor smoker people that started. So
Yeah.
One of the devices I bought, I looked up, and of course he was the first to pop up, so watched him, started kind of dabbling in some of his videos, and at that point in time, he was kind of involved in some of the same devices that I would be messing with, but he kind of just stayed where he was at, and I've moved on, so...
I mean, that's his deal. That's his deal, is that kind of entry-level stuff, and he does a good job with it. So,
he does.
Yeah. You know, he's goofy, he's funny, he's easy to watch. He does a lot of interaction with as much interaction with the channel as big as he can.
I don't know, but his videos lately,
stuff always.
his like format lately hasn't. I don't know. I used to always watch his videos like religiously, just because they were like laid back and funny. But ever since he did that whole studio thing now, he's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Like I can't watch him now. Like when I watch him when he's sitting in that couch in that studio, it's like I'm just looking at like a infomercial or something.
I agree. When
he's in his house.
Well, it seemed like it was going to be a lot of BS about him starting up some little studio because he talked about it for so damn long. And every time he would pop up a video, he'd say, well, hey, in the next couple of days, I'm going to be shooting down there. And then the next video he'd put up, he'd still be at the house. Mm-hmm. And I was really thinking, man, when he gets in the studio, it's going to be on. But after watching the stuff in his little studio, I'm saying, wait, I'd rather see him back at the house, just sitting there chilling, doing his little crazy stuff. That's what made him what he is, I think, and that's where he should stay. But
you got to spend that Google money.
Well, that's what's happening.
I like the videos he has now with that little hot stoner chick.
Oh,
and they're both sitting there on the couch together like they just smoked a bowl of weed and they're high as fuck. and they don't know what the hell they're saying.
That's exactly what that video is.
That's exactly what's happening before the video.
Yeah.
I want to see the after video where he gets denied time after time of him.
I know the whole time I'm watching it, I'm not paying attention to the vape stuff they're talking about. I'm trying to figure out, is he or isn't he getting a mercy fuck?
I bet he tries.
There could be a whole outtakes video of him getting shut down, like switch to switch to switch.
I'd watch it.
Well, is Tia still involved in his group? Because I don't ever watch him anymore, but I know she was a part of all that.
Yeah, she's a part of it still.
Okay.
Yeah, she
I think
should.
she has a husband though.
She should teach him the video angle trick that she does when she's at home.
Damn.
Because she looks a hell of a lot hotter in her videos than when she comes on his. It's all about the angle.
All right, you heard it from the man himself. So
I think I need to start wearing more low-cut T-shirts to get subscribers.
You most definitely do.
Yeah, Brett, you flash a little bit of that man cleavage.
I'll vape naked next time.
No.
The reason I got so big time is because I showed my ass. Once I showed my ass, I just started rolling in subscribers and dough.
I'll tell you what, Brett, I'll throw you some genuine New Orleans beats to not take your shirt off.
I'll take that. Don't even have to shave my head for it.
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate Zach because 9 months ago Zach put a video out, and it has almost 1 billion views. That was under his record label Major Lazer. And,
oh,
man.
yeah, he's Diplo. If anybody didn't know that.
He did this.
Out me on my vape channel.
I forgot about that.
He has a video that hit the top of the charts. That song, and it's got almost 1 billion, 968 million views. That is called "Lean On" by Major Lazer and DJ Snake.
And that's what I like so much about Zach. He's real modest about that. He doesn't talk about it much. He just likes to keep it under wraps. But, yeah, go check him out over there.
Yeah, in my other life, I will totally bust a cap in your ass.
Yeah.
That's who I am in the other life.
He definitely is the man on that, so...
Yeah, he did this great work.
It started out as a vaping song.
It sounds like he's stuttering a lot.
It's got a crazy beat to it.
Bubble, bubble, bubble butt. Bubble butt. Bubble, bubble,
I know Andrew likes this.
You can't forget the lyrics either.
Exactly.
Bubble butt over and over again.
It's good stuff.
It was supposed to be a Vupin channel. That's what I felt like was coming to me.
Yeah, so when he says bubble butt, you're thinking of like a nice round, luscious bubble butt. What he's talking about is the bubble butt you get when you get all the gas and explosive shits.
Right, like if you ate too much soap and then you were farting a lot, that's what that's referring to.
Or like Mark after a hard night at Taco Bell.
Woo!
We will walk on the sidewalk in the stand.
Yeah, no, that's
All we did was care for each other.
All right. I was going to say, talk over it, talk over it, talk over it, talk over it.
All right, so what is everybody on this panel looking forward to in 2016 with their channels? Any big changes or leaving it alone, or any thoughts to that?
I think I'm actually going to start doing reviews.
Yeah, you said that like 6 months ago.
Andrew, I fully back you up on that because I've gotten real lax myself with it, and I want to get more involved with that again. So because the
52 weeks of content. I'm going to start my first week off with 50 pieces of clothing on, 51 pieces of clothing on. So in each one I do, I'll take a piece of clothing off, and so the last 2 of the year, I'll be pretty much completely naked.
dang.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You're going to have a very big audience in South Beach, Florida.
All I can say is it's going to be a long year.
And cold.
Can get really, really hot once the winter goes away.
So, is there any plans for anybody with their channel? Any thoughts? Anything they can say about what they're going to do new in 2016?
I'll be exclusively covering the release of the DNA 1 gigawatt.
Oh man.
And if you don't think it's coming, then fuck you. You didn't think a 200 was coming either.
It's got a teraflop processor.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's actually quantum computing based.
It's about to get serious then. Mark, how about with you? Anything you can say or tell?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I want to try a few different things, but I don't know. I want to kind of go the route that Brian's going. Like, you know how his personality is when he's on the live show, like his real personality, kind of
Gotcha.
bringing it to his channel. I'm thinking I might want to do that, but then I'm wondering if my subscribers are gonna. I know some of them a lot like it, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep it like completely professional, or if I want to try to put some, a little twist on it.
I think
What
if you like put a little bit more of your personality in there, but you still kept the information, I think people would really like it. As long as the information's there.
I think you should add a you standing up to the mic and fart an outro to your videos. Just on every one, you stand up and blow it
My
off.
mic would reach. I definitely would do it. Trust me. It no longer reaches my ass.
Well, is there still going to be all this major work you put into the videos, or are you just going to be kind of lax with that too? Or
Oh no, I'm still gonna keep the quality there, because that's like what I love the most about the videos I do is the quality. But I don't want to like get too like relaxed and laid back and then not be taken seriously. Because I know some reviewers who like to just say fuck this, fuck that. Sometimes they don't get taken seriously and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
Well, there's a good little thing. Somebody, Warcraft says, add bloopers to the, I guess, tail end of it or whatever.
yeah, I tried doing that a few times.
That's a lot of work, though,
Yeah.
on
it's
top
like-
of what you've done.
My bloopers are kind of boring because all it is just me fucking up a word or something.
Yeah. What about you, Fresh? Any any changes you feel coming, or?
I'm always changing. I don't know. I try different things all the time. So if I like something, I'll do more of it. If I don't like it, I won't do it again. I do have my big trip to Iceland coming, so I'll probably do some like vacation videos while I'm in Iceland. See, because I'm gonna drive around the entire island. So that'll be something. That'll be something. Vaping in all the natural hot springs I can find.
Awesome.
There'll be one where I just go and cannonball in and come out with like third-degree burns, but it's gonna be awesome.
Nice. Or you could just be sitting in it doing your DIY and just chilling. So.
Got the stuff just floating in front of me.
If we ever get any ice up here for me to go ice fishing, I plan on doing one or two from inside my little pop-up.
That would be cool. What about you, Daryl?
I don't know, man. I'll think of some new stuff. I always
More giveaways?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Daryl is always changing. I mean, so Daryl doesn't just keep it in one format. So, I guess if Daryl just went to one thing, that would be a change for him. So, that's what keeps his stuff hopping pretty good.
Yeah, I got to liven things up just to keep it interesting for myself. It gets boring after a while, so.
What about you, Brett?
I think I'm gonna try to make even shorter videos. Also try to be funny. It's not that I'm not funny. It's just I don't know how to be funny when nobody's there. I don't understand how to be funny in front of a electronic device.
That's me. I do what's funny to me. If it makes me laugh, then that's literally my whole thing that I do is I do my video, and I'll probably watch it 10 times and laugh my ass off at me, and you just put it up there. I don't give a shit. And for some reason, that's what people are drawn to. I think they just like that it's me, raw. There's no edit, no whatever. But that's how. It's not that I'm trying to be funny. I'm just being me, and if it makes me laugh, then that's kind of what I stick with.
Yeah, see, like what sucks is when you start a channel and you pick a certain format, you got to kind of stick with it because if you change your format, you have the possibility of your channel completely just like flopping.
True.
So it's like, you know, a lot of these other reviewers, they've made some major changes and some people don't agree with them. So just kind of, you know, gotta kind of watch what you change and stuff. I kind of wish in the beginning when I first started reviewing, I was just, you know, just let my personality out and just like fuck shit, cock this, that, but yeah, I didn't.
That's why I went in raw, and I let her tell me if I need to put a comment in or not.
Yeah, I should have went in raw, damn it.
Well, I think when you get more popular, people want to see more of who you are. So like, I think like Indoor Smokers is going the opposite direction. He's taken out a lot of his character as he gets bigger, and I think people want to see more of. The bigger you get, the more they want to see like who you are.
Yeah, but my character isn't normal though. Like it's disgusting and twisted.
It's completely abnormal.
Yeah.
If you want to go see his character, you gotta check out the YouTube channel called Derailed.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Or go join my Vaporium, and you can catch all of us on the G Spot quite a bit.
There you
So,
go. That's a really good place to check me out at.
oh yeah, definitely.
Unless
I love
Rose
checking
is
Mark
in
out there.
then you won't find any of us in there.
I've been picking on Rose
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Just you'll have 4 choices of where you can go, and sometimes you'll have to keep changing. So,
Why gotta be hating on Rose like that?
but
ST.
I didn't say nothing.
She's got the biggest rack on the G spot.
You mean that outlet that's hanging that she holds things on?
Is that by size or by volume?
I think she takes both categories heavy.
She's
Sorry,
watching.
I almost wasted good coffee.
Isn't Phenom doing his big giveaway on my Vaporium?
Yes, he is.
Make sure you check out his channel, youtube.com/Phenom Vapes, I think.
Yep.
And he's got his first video up. He's got a giveaway going, and if you didn't own it, you got to be on my Vaporium member. You got to like and subscribe his video, and maybe even grease his wheels.
Nice. Where we at on the members now for Vaporium? It's well over 1,000, isn't it?
Yeah, we just crest over 1,500 members last week, I believe, or this week.
Nice.
Still going strong. We got some changes in the works in the background. Nothing that people are going to have to like resubmit invites to get in or anything. I'm going to try to make it as possible for the members, but we're going to try to make it better and easier to use and try to cater it to what people want to see. So if like one of my main goals is to try to get it to where if you're on the home feed, say you only want to see DIY and box modders, then you can select those two sections, 2 things, and that's what will populate your feed. So you'll just see that. Or if you just want to see YouTube reviews, then you can select that, and that's all you'll see. This way you can kind of have customization to what you want to see when you come on. Because I know we're getting so big and we're getting so many members that if you just the way the feed is now, as everybody's posting, you gotta like scroll all the way through to see everything that's going on. So we're just gonna try to clean it up and make it a little bit more user friendly for everybody.
Nice.
Cool.
I think the following section still works fine. Like it used to be called the stocking section,
Yeah, if you follow, then you can just follow who you want.
And then you click on that, and you just see those feeds from those people you're following.
Dirty, did you see what Dwayne posted down there?
Yeah, that's another thing I want to have. I want to have because eventually I don't want I don't want a site that's just like slam people with ads. So a kind of a way that I'm going to try to do it is I'm going to try to have a section um, for giveaways. There'll be a giveaway section, and then I'm going to have a vendors page to where any vendors who want to advertise space or advertise posts, they'll be there. Just because the main idea for this site is community. And I don't want it to be a place to where you're bombarded with ads or you're bombarded. That's why we have the rules for reviewers not to post more than 2 videos per day, is because we really wanted to build on the vapors as a community and helping each other out rather than just being an advertisement spot just to throw up to get views on your stuff. So, and that's kind of what we want to keep it to. We still want to keep it to us as a community helping vapors helping vapors, and still be able to fund the site, but not have it all in your face. So if you want to see the vendor page, you want to see who's advertising, what deals are going on, you can go to there, or you can see the giveaway. So
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
the other reason for doing all the segregation of that stuff.
Awesome. It definitely is an awesome site to go to join, be a part of. So if y'all are not a part of it, make sure you get out there and do that. Well, what other good things are we about to leave behind in 2015?
Vape drama. There won't be any vape drama in 2016.
That's what I would hope for, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like your optimism.
Yeah.
I think we're going to leave behind expensive e-liquid. We're going to see a lot more cheaper e-liquid. I know that.
True that.
Yeah,
I think Wismec is also just going to come out with, a whole bunch of devices that everybody's going to want.
Yeah, because Wismec they ended the year by just filling in their fucking dick out and flapping everybody in the face.
Yes, they did.
I think it's going to be flapping us in the face well into 2016.
Oh, yeah.
I agree completely. Hoverboards.
Yeah. Just don't charge them in the house. They'll catch on fire. So.
Oh, man.
Sheeny VG said my hair. That's what will be big in 2016.
So you're just like not. That's what you should do for 2016, Brett. Just not cut it at all. Just go. There you go. Down like here.
I haven't cut it since I got shaved. So.
Well, he's waiting for the next best thing to come out for like Mark or somebody to get, so he can do the shaving again.
I thought the most popular hair thing lately was like turning it blue or purplish blue.
No.
You wish.
That's not popular? I thought that seemed popular.
Okay, Phil.
Don't base your style choices on Phil Bates, please.
That's more of like an emo thing.
We all know there's only one blue-haired European, and it'll always be that way, and that is Axe. Axe's Vape and Vlog, or better known as AxeMod.
Yes.
AxeMod.
Yeah, and I know he's a busy man because
Yeah, he is.
I have not seen him forever in the G spot. So
Saw him recently, but he was still busy.
Yeah, he was chatting with me while he was working, and it was only because he was working on something on his computer.
Yep. Same here.
Well, is there any? Oh, go ahead.
I think 26650s are going to become a big thing in 2016.
Okay. That being said, what do y'all want to see the most out of 2016 in the vaping world? What design would you love to see come out on the market?
No more nickel.
I think it's moving that way.
Let's get rid of temperature control. I know that won't happen, but still.
Yeah, I like stainless steel, temp, as long as it's good.
True.
I think we're going to phase out variable wattage. What's the point anymore?
I know, right?
Less whiny people.
Less trolls?
That'll
Nah.
never happen.
No. As
Probably
long
more
as
That's
it's,
the entertainment.
yeah.
I think at least 3 new stalkers for all of us that started our channels in 2015.
Yeah.
10,000 new subs for all of us that started in 2015.
Sweet. I'll take that.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yep.
Maybe like a vape / neti pot. So when you
Yeah, kind of that teapot mod kind of would do the trick.
yeah.
No, like a humidifier that's just putting out vape.
Man.
That
Just
you,
like
could you could just sit next to and inhale.
Then it's just Brett doing videos from his bed. Just
Yeah.
Just be like,
You look like a fish out of water. Going through water.
Oh man.
yeah. Make sure to tune into Southern Gentleman Vape Reviews so you can watch the evolution of a human that only breathes vape.
Oh, yeah.
Water World Part 2.
diacetyl.
Yeah.
Water World prequel. How we got gills.
Yeah. And you'll definitely have to leave a fan going in your room all the time because we'll never be able to see you. So.
Okay, I got a good one for 2016. How about a Darth Vader vape mask?
Yes.
Ooh.
That would be so awesome.
Mask.
You just put that shit on, fill it up, and fucking.
That would have been awesome when I had my wisdom teeth taken out. That'd be perfect.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm surprised it didn't get released since the movie just got released. So, you know, somebody wasn't on their game.
It's hard to get those rights. I've been lobbying Disney for the last 3 weeks. They are not responding.
We got a troll attack.
Troll attack.
Yes.
We got a troll, huh?
Talking about Mr. Junkies.
Yeah, AKA JH probably.
Yeah, if you want to boot him, if you look to the right of his name, there's a little icon that allows you to boot people now.
Why boot him? It's entertaining.
I hadn't even been paying much attention. What's going on here?
You're just being ignorant towards Crystal.
Okay.
Neely wants a more modern mod with an MP3 player.
Isn't there one out that you can store MP3s on? I think there is.
I know they have. Don't they have like an iPhone case mod now?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I remember one of the mods that was coming out last year actually had like an SD card slot where you could store your files, whatever you needed, on your vape device and just carry it with you and use it kind of like a thumb drive.
He went bye-bye. Goodbye. Sorry about that, Crystal.
Oh, you put it on?
Yep.
Ah, Felicia.
Bye.
Yeah, some things you just can't do. You can't smack talk Crystal on here. Bye.
Well,
I mean, you all know once you called it out as JH, he wasn't gonna say anything else.
well, he's on whoever it is. So.
He's logging onto his other Google account. Don't worry.
They can extract the vapor that gets accumulated on your nose hairs when you exhale through your nose, so you can save your juice.
You got a whole book on this stuff, don't you?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Dirty.
Give me the right type of medication, and I can think about this shit for hours.
Oh man.
Medicated thoughts with dirty.
Andrew, have you got any new looks for the store for 2016, or everything just rolling like it is? Which that's kind of unfair to say since you just opened not but a few months ago anyway. But
we've got the construction over here is done. The parking lot has been refinished. I got a new sign going up in the next, I don't know, week and a half, 10 days, something like that, 11 days. I got some new lighting I'm going to put in here that was supposed to be in here originally, but I ran way too close on my time to get them up. And then this wall over here, the cloud comp wall, I think I have got a line on a graffiti artist that I'm going to have come in one day and just graffiti the fuck out of this whole wall. All the way
that'd
down.
be awesome.
That's so there's some slight changes coming. Nothing huge. I'm moving towards some different juice lines, a lot more local stuff, and possibly a house juice line, but not just a house juice line, but a premium house juice line that's still going to stay in the affordable range. So,
is that the weak sauce line?
Yeah, something like that. I have a name for it right now, but I'm not gonna put it out there.
There you go. Your wife just said it. Perfect. Move the damn juice shelf.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times Mark just about took that out. So.
That thing is dangerous.
But
then I got to put something on that wall.
Yeah.
Put a picture of me up there.
I gotta get going, guys. The kids are acting up out here.
All right, Zach.
Thank you for having me on ST. I will catch you guys next week for sure. And tomorrow my show is on, so if any of y'all want to come by, definitely do.
All right. Well, we will see you next year.
Later,
yeah,
Zach.
I'll see you in the next year, guys.
All right, man. Have a good one, Zach.
Bye, dude.
Hi, Zach.
See you, Zach. Oh, something new. Just hit 1,500 subs.
Nice. Congratulations.
Sweet. Congratulations, Brett.
Yeah, thanks to the guys in
Pat
chat.
yourself back, dickhead.
What? No, it's all because of ST's show.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
Mark might play something into it, but
yeah.
Brittany's got a really good idea. I'm going to get pictures of all my favorite reviewers. So I'll have ST and Fresh and Dirty and Fagan and Brian and Mike. And I'm going to get fat heads made and just stick them all over the fucking wall.
There you go.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Bobblehead dolls.
YouTuber bobbleheads.
That'll be the big seller right there for 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, available on vapingswag.com. Bobbleheads of your favorite reviewers.
And China's already cloned them.
That's right.
So.
An ST-styled bobblehead.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll even throw on the Under Armour hat with mine, so give it that real good look. So.
I got an idea.
We got to have it off and have that slick, sexy look.
Well, we can do that too. Or I can just spin the hat around, have it on backwards. How about that?
Shit.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll have to have two of them made. We'll have to have one with the hat on forward, which is the serious ST. Then we'll have one turned around, and we'll call that one Rowdy ST.
Hell yeah.
That one will be Santos Vapos.
Let me give a quick shout out. I just seen Fluffy show up and chat out there. What's going on, brother?
Fluffy.
What's up, Fluffy?
Hashtag real reveal.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag the master of, what is it, OBS?
That's right. That's right. He schooled many folk on that so far. So, who's going to be next in the lineup, I wonder?
Of what? Real reveal?
Yep. What number is it going to be on? Number, what, 7?
Cool vapes.
Episode 7.
Cool vapes.
Oh.
Cool vapes. Real reveal of cool vapes.
See,
Nice.
Brett's really pissed off because he hadn't been on there yet.
He will be.
Fluffy already told me I'm not going to be on there, so.
Damn.
Well, at least he's honest about it.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate that. Don't get my hopes up.
You'll be on there.
I think you'll be on in season in 2026. I think you saw.
That's right.
Dang.
Once you get a little season in, Brett, that's all it is. That's all it is.
Well, you got to get that sub count up. He don't fuck with basic bitches.
He did one on you, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but you don't want to know what I had to do to get on the review. I assure you don't.
There you go. There's your reason. There's your reason right there.
I never sent him my hair when I got it cut off.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he's going to want. He wants you to grow your hair back and then cut it off to go on there, so.
Yeah, I should have cut it off and then sent it to him, and then we could have switched places.
Oh, man.
Oh, there's an idea. There's an idea.
Can we reveal Fluffy?
I want to see it.
That'd be cool.
A reverse real reveal? Whoa.
That would be cool.
He revealed a little bit of himself, gave us a glimpse on when he was on with Trevor Jones.
Yeah. Indeed.
That one was deep.
Dwayne's just said Anakin's plans for 2016 is to implement a new reviewers club.
All right.
LOL, it's going to be great.
How much money, Dwayne? How much money is involved in this one?
$1 million?
Can I be the first one to sign on, Dwayne?
Yeah. You've got my email. You've got my email, Dwayne.
For the reply or for the replay, that was a joke.
Yeah, you better say that.
Yeah, but seriously, Anakin could actually do that and do it well because they actually have good products that work.
Well, Anakin could do it, and they couldn't just like say, "Hey, you know, we're going to give out money for it." You know, they could actually do like, I don't know.
All right.
Well, I think they have a list, anyways. I think that would be considered the reviewers club for them. Is just a list. But.
Fluffy, if you are watching, which I know you are, you just had an invite sent, so Mr. Fluffy's coming on.
Nice.
Maybe we can find out who's the next. Find it out here.
Yeah.
No, let's reveal him.
That's what I'm saying. Let's
Yeah,
reverse reveal.
You sent him the invite. He was like, "Fuck! I just got up. I didn't want to be on the show."
So
if
get
I
your
was
hair. Go ahead.
If I was on a show, I would just ask him all the questions secretly.
Well, I think we're going to do a live real reveal right here, right now.
Let's do it.
Nice.
It's time to do it.
Let's start the new year off right.
And Fluffy just heard that, and he's like, "Fuck y'all, I ain't coming on."
There he is.
Oh shit.
There's the man of the hour. What's going on,
Shit
Fluff?
has just hit the fan.
There goes the fucking neighborhood.
So,
everybody.
So have you heard the discussion going on? We have decided to do the reverse real reveal. It is time for all of us to interview you live.
Oh no, I gotta go to bed.
What's going on, man?
Not too much, not too much. I got up a little bit earlier than usual, and I thought, oh my gosh, I gotta go see CST in his show.
Thank you, sir.
What's happening, everybody?
I don't know.
Nothing much. So do you have kids? How many? What do you do other than this?
One that I know of.
Are you a professional billiards player?
Former.
Shoot, I can't come up with any more questions. How do you do this, Fluffy?
What got you into vaping? What got you into vaping, Fluffy?
Brett, you genuinely have to be interested.
Oh,
damn.
What was that, ST? I'm sorry.
Fluffy, let me stop you right there. We gotta take a sponsorship break. Today's episode of the Reverse Real Reveal is brought to you by I Love Cookies and ST Vapes. Take it away, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Good job. Good job.
So
you gotta get that money first.
Fluffy, what got you interested into vaping?
What got me interested into vaping? Well, I was browsing YouTube one day and I saw all you guys and I thought, I want to be just like them. So I started picking up vaping and it was a long, hard road, but I think I finally started to figure it out. This mouth to lung thing, I think is what y'all call it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting better at it. The coughing, is subsiding. So no, in reality, just same story as everybody else, trying to get off the tobacco.
Nice.
So why do you like the girly vapes?
The girly vapes.
If you could elaborate on what that means.
The girly vapes. Oh, you mean like
You always talk about your girly vapes.
This here. Well, it's sophisticated. It's the same reason, people smoke a pipe and wear a smoker's jacket, and it's just sophistication.
Yeah. Well, that word right there does not translate well to Brett because he is from South Carolina, so you'll have to pardon him that the sophistication doesn't work.
Does that mean I have to shoot you?
No. Let me translate for Brett. I like my pussy vapes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, what?
Like my basic oil builds.
What gave you the idea for this brilliance we call the Real Reveal?
Sheer curiosity and genuine interest. Because you all completely baffle the hell out of me, and I wanted to find out more.
So let me get this straight. You wanted to get to know the people behind the camera? For what reason?
That's a good question. For what reason?
I understand the curiosity. There are some characters out there, but beyond curiosity.
Well, let's see. It's a basic, simple hack. I couldn't be successful in any other venue, so I figured that I would hustle and tap all of yours small communities in hopes of maybe building my own little successful channel. I don't know if that's working yet.
What I think Heavy was trying to get to with that question is that I don't know if you're familiar with Reddit or not, but there's been a lot of Reddit posts talking about that what you're doing is you're taking this unedited video, and when you're saying it's your editing, you're really just behind your camera or behind the monitor jerking off to people pouring their heart out to you, and you beat
Okay. That stems from one incident. Somebody did gain malicious access to a webcam, and it happens, and I regret that happened that way. But it is what it is, and the story's out there, so we just go with it.
I can Photoshop Fluffy doing that.
So have you formally apologized to ST for that?
All right. We all love you, Fluffy. We're going to lay off with you now.
ST's like, and this has gone far.
Yeah. But I do have one question. Can you reveal on my show who the next participant is, or do we have to wait again?
It's Sir Farts-a-Lot.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so it's the man down the street right here.
Yep. He's on your panel.
So finally gets his time.
It's up to him whether he wants to reveal himself or not.
Nice.
You're going to have some deep dish with him when he does the review?
I'm going to be sure to load up on Taco Bell that whole interview.
So, Fagin is going to be your opening act for 2016, huh?
That is correct.
Very
Nice.
We
Good
got
way to start the year out.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a hell of a way to start your new year.
yeah, we got Fagan, 3 more lined up behind him, and I'm calling it a season at episode 10. Excuse me, and taking a small break. And right around episode 9, I got a little second show that's going to be in the works, and some of the people here are going to be a part of that as well. And it's an interesting, neat little concept. I'm not ready to spill the beans on it yet, but hang out on my channel, and I'll be making a little concept video about it. And then I'm taking a break from the real reveal for about 3-4 weeks, and then we're going to kick it back up with season 2. Try to spice it up a little bit even more and keep the good stuff coming, at least based on the feedback I've gotten so far. People seem to be pretty pleased, so we'll just have to see what we can keep doing, keep growing, and keep making it something interesting and appealing for the folks.
Fluffy's great at teasing you.
He is that.
Very much.
He'll keep you warm.
You know what? I've got to say, from talking to Fluffy and nurturing a relationship with Fluffy in G-Spot and, you know, on the live shows and stuff, he's really a good dude. And it comes out even more when it's not 10 people in a room. Now, there's nothing against 10 people in a room, but ST can attest to this, and I'm sure Fresh can as well. But
yeah,
when it's the one-on-one conversation, Fluffy, you are a hell of a person to talk to. You're a genuinely nice guy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate hearing that, and that means a lot coming from all you fine folks.
Yeah, especially once you get past his enormous ego, and you get to know the real him, then you realize he is really a good guy, not just an egotistical dick ass.
Well, I do have to say I've spent many nights one-on-one with Fluffy, you know, shooting the shit, talking technical crap, whatever we're doing.
Getting it on.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't go say that, but he is a very good guy. Got a great show. If y'all haven't checked that out, you've been living under a rock. Definitely go check that out and go subscribe to this man.
Well, thank you all. I appreciate the kind words. It means a lot. You guys, I look up to you guys the most, and I consider you all, you know, a close personal friend. And I'll be sure to get the checks in the mail right away for this fine display here.
It is a little late, Fluffy. I needed some of that for Christmas, but I'm gonna let it slide this time. So
yeah, maybe I can spend it on a new TV right before Super Bowl.
There you go. Hey, if you go to Best Buy and upgrade your phone, you can get a free TV.
Oh, true. Oh, plug into Best Buy.
Just go to Rent-A-Center and rent you one of those fucking 60-inch 4Ks, and then the next week take it back.
Yeah. Just don't mind the duct tape on the screen where it was shattered from the last guy, and he brought it back. Just you can look past that.
That and the cockroaches crawling out of the air vents.
True that. So.
Bed bugs.
Oh God.
Rent-A-Center.
Oh, and by the way, I think I seen in comments where Phenom just hit 139 subs, so congrats to him.
Did he really?
I believe he did.
Who did what?
Phenom has hit 139 subs.
Excellent. Good job, Phenom. His videos are awesome.
Phenom is just constantly glued in front of his YouTube channel now, looking at his video, and just keeps hitting the refresh button to watch the subscribers grow. So,
but his video might have not happened as well without Fluffy.
True.
Anybody didn't know that.
That is true. Where's he at on his views for that one?
I don't know. I can look.
I'm certain it's got to be at least 1,000, 2,000.
You know, there's going to be some really upset people that have worked really hard for many months, and he passed them with one video.
It's at 213.
Oh, that's nice.
64 views though, or 64 likes. 213 views.
Yep, 213.
He's about to take it by storm.
He'll get the bug. I can almost guarantee it.
There's your shout out, Fluff.
Gentlemen, to Phenom Vape. Some of you know me. Some of you don't.
Especially when you get a Windows update right in the middle of your recording and it shuts down your whole system.
Oh, man.
Welcome to YouTubing.
Especially
pissed off.
That's my favorite part of YouTubing. That's the best part of a live show, when all of a sudden an involuntary update starts going. Like, what's going on? Why is everything shutting down?
Especially when you have to kick people out of the G spot to make room for them. Hey, leave. Need one more.
So, any special activities going on tonight for anybody, or are we all just ringing in the new year on the computer screen?
Fresh has a little special thing coming up this evening.
Yeah, I was talking about it earlier in the show. I am doing a live show from 5 to 8 Pacific. So I have bookmarked those 3 hours running up to the Vape team. The Vape team is going to take you into the new year.
Sweet.
Wait, are you 3 hours behind us?
Yes.
So
Yes.
8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, I just learned math, so that works out.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Gotcha. Yeah, because they're going on later than usual, right?
Yeah, they're doing the new year specifically.
Awesome.
I was running around trying to figure out what they were up to last night.
Yeah, that's. I saw somebody else was supposed to be on, but then that didn't pan out, and I was like, "Oh, wow, okay, crazy."
Yeah. I went to the store, and I didn't get back in time to actually turn around and do a show. I'm not sure how it would have turned out with that little notice, but...
I might have to buy some alcoholic drinks for this evening.
Very nice.
I think I'm gonna go across the street to the fireworks mega store outlet and buy some fireworks and blow some shit up in the backyard.
Ah,
Nice.
that's always fun.
Tannerite.
Oh hell no!
I might get some sparklers.
You could light them up in the room.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Dirty. Take my advice. Do not stick sparklers in your pee hole. That shit hurts.
And you guys say I'm weird.
Oh, man. Well, guys, we've hit a little over the 2-hour mark, so I think we're going to wrap it up. But it's coming. 2016. It's what? A matter of hours away or whatever. So
Yeah.
we're getting close to it.
12 hours on the East Coast and 13 hours Central.
Yep. So we're almost there at it. So of course most of us will be seeing you next year. A couple of us you're going to catch before the year's up again. So I just want to thank everybody for watching and supporting the show. I mean, this is the 25th show, so I feel it's a big accomplishment. So it's been a great ride so far. I hope we can still bring the same content to you in 2016. So just keep your eyes out on us. So I'm going to take it down the road again, starting with Mr. Fagan.
Thank you for having me on the show. It was a blast. I want to wish everyone a safe and happy New Year, and I'll see everyone next year.
Nice. Mr. Brett.
Well, thank you for having me on the show, ST. And my name is Brett. You can find me on Southern Gentleman Vape Reviews. And I'll do this for the last show of the year.
Sweet.
And a fake hair flip.
Gotta have that. Take it away, Andrew.
All right, guys, Heavy Metal Vapor. I want to thank each and every one of you that are still watching for supporting my man ST. This show is it's always the bright point of my Thursday, and you could not be supporting a better, more genuine person. I've met the dude in person, and he will give you the shirt off his back. Granted, it won't fit because he's 3 times bigger than everybody else. But Scott, you're a hell of a guy, buddy. I wish you nothing but success in 2016. And everybody on the panel, for that matter. Daryl, you're a very nice guy. Maybe I'll get to shake hands with you one day and possibly molest you in a back room somewhere. But thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Take it away, Fresh.
I'm Fresh03 on YouTube. Like I said, I am doing a live show tonight, so if you're not going anywhere or doing anything, you can swing on by my channel. If you are going out, be safe. Be safe, everybody. I want to see everybody back next year. ST, thanks for having me on the show. It is a pleasure as always, my friend.
Thank you, sir, for coming on. Fluffy.
Hey, everybody. Oh, before I get started, nice shirt. I want one.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I'm Fluffy McMuffin, and I run a little channel called The Real Reveal, and you can find me at youtube.com/Fluffy McMuffin, all one word. Stop by, check it out. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, comment, all that happy stuff, and pay attention to us in 2016. We got some cool, fun things coming with some of the great people on this board here. But I'd like to take this time to address everyone that is on this panel and say thank you for the awesome friendship and the participation in my works and the support, and much love all around for everybody, and all the kind words and all the same in return.
Appreciate it, Fluff. Appreciate that.
Hashtag Fluffy's the man.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Real Reveal.
Hashtag.
All right. And my man, Daryl.
Hey guys, Happy New Year. Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape. Scott, it's been great. We really, when we put this thing together, didn't think it would grow this big, and it's just awesome to see like all the people in chat live right now watching, and how big the channel's grown. All of you guys on the panel, what good, awesome people have jumped in here. So, really nice getting to know all of you guys and spending time with you. I thank you all for letting me participate in this little project here too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right. And last but not least, Mr. Dirty.
Vapey, $5.
There you go.
Thanks for having me on, ST. I want to say a big thank you to you. Out of everyone on this panel, I've spent more personal time one-on-one with anybody, with ST than anybody. We rode in a truck together. We jerked each other off.
That we did.
We did all kinds of things together in the truck.
You were supposed to save that for the reveal.
That's the real reveal.
But he's like my big brother that I've never had to get a forced noogie from or forced to smell his farts. So I appreciate the friendship in 2015. Can't wait to see each other again in 2016, as well as everybody here. I loved meeting Heavy in 2015. Can't wait to get together again this next year and hang out again. Hopefully I'll get to finally meet Fluffy and Daryl, maybe even Fresh somewhere in our travels, so I can put him on my shoulders and give him a shoulder ride. And so I can slap Mark's firm ass again.
Oh, yeah.
2016 as well. And then everybody out there who appreciates my humor. I never would have thought I would have gotten so much positive feedback as I do, and virtually not negative. So I'm glad that I got to meet everybody. I'm glad that I got to. For certain people, I felt like I kind of sparked them to allow their personalities to kind of bleed into things, and I'm really glad I was able to get that out of them, and I'm glad that I was accepted just by me being funny and showing my love via humor rather than just saying a simple thank you. And I'm glad that everybody took it as that's the way I was doing it rather than just being some weird freaking creep. So thanks again for having me on. And everybody out there, be safe. If you're out there, going out there, don't be afraid to call a cab. You don't need to drive home. You can go get your car tomorrow. just whatever you do tonight, have fun and be safe. Number one message.
Definitely, definitely. Well, I appreciate everybody that's on here. I appreciate all y'all out there, and y'all definitely be safe tonight. Just like Dirty said, call a cab if you need it. So we will be seeing y'all next week, next year, same time, same place. So let's grab a vape and get on out of here.
Happy New Year.
What's about
Y'all have a good one out there. Peace, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.